All right, so a great British baking love, Ruby Tando, is sharing what it was really like to compete on the hit series in our first Hot Topic, brought to you by Walton Arts Center. So here's kind of the spiel.
Yeah,
so in a personal essay for The New Yorker, Tando reveals that while contestants were kind to one another, producers would secretly bait them, pushing for reactions and dramatic moments. She also shared how competitors spent downtime together, swapping baking tips, and sometimes venting about producer ambushes. Now, the essay comes just weeks before she releases her fifth book, All Consuming, coming out September 9th. I read part of her article.
You have opinions on this.
And let me tell you, so I'm a big fan of the Great British Baking Show.
Many people
now,
are.
When she was on it, it was on a completely different network that had different I mean, it's just a different show,
vibe.
right? But here's the thing. This essay felt like a nothing burger to me. It was just empty. It was like, okay.
Do you think maybe it's raising awareness just because she has a new book coming out?
Yes.
So she wanted to say something?
Yes.
Kind of
I think
maybe
so.
ruffle some
Which
feathers?
is fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
What she said really wasn't bad.
It's a PR
I just
move.
kind of think like, you know, that show got you where you are now.
Yeah. It's a good point. Yes.
I think it's for her book.
Yeah, you think it's for her book.
100%.
It's all for the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of a hot take. I like it.
I'm there with you, Great British Baking Show.
Yes, that's right. Well, Ariana fans, get ready to glow. Ariana Grande has officially announced the Eternal Sunshine Tour, marking her long-awaited return to the stage, and it's happening in summer 2026, so we don't have to wait long. The Grammy-winning pop superstar dropped the news on Instagram with a simple yet electrifying caption. "See you next year," she said. And here's what you need to know. The tour kicks off on June 6th of 2026 in Oakland, California, wrapping August 23rd in London.
Oh, wow.
Pre-sale opens September 9th with general ticket sales starting the next day, so that's not very long, far away. In the meantime, cue up your playlist because Ariana's back in the spotlight. I don't feel like she really ever left the spotlight with Wicked doing such big things.
Yeah.
But it seems like, you know, Strike While the Iron is hot.
I agree. I wonder what she's going to be touring because I don't recall any new music from her coming out.
There was new music maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and then she kind of re-released that same thing with different instrumentation or something like that. So, I mean, it'll be the same old same.
But honestly, her old bops are still good, so
still
who cares?
bops,
I mean, everybody's going to jump to see Ariana Grande in concert. So, well, Judy Garland's daughter, Lorna Luft, joined Hollywood stars and Las Vegas visitors at an AI-enhanced experiential version of The Wizard of Oz. It premiered last night at the city's massive Sphere venue. She said, quote, "This movie deserves this." And I was not only grateful, but I was so happy that the Sphere decided to choose this film. There were various actors and musicians who delivered their favorite lines from the 1939 fantasy film as they made their way inside. Now, tourism right now is down in Las Vegas, so the Sphere owner, James Dolan, said that they've sold 200,000 tickets, kind of in a hope to maybe boost that tourism.
Yeah, I can see it.
This is incredible.
I mean, the Sphere looks amazing. However, we were just commenting yesterday because Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani are doing that show in Manhattan. Do you think we are becoming on the cusp of being oversaturated with Wizard of Oz things happening around
I
right
think
now?
that you can get to Wizard of Ozzy if you let it, you know, if you let yourself. So this, I think,
This is the
cool.
original.
Yes, you're taking the original and you're putting a really cool twist on it. So I'm cool with this.
Yes, speaking of twists, the Twister.
You like what I did?
Yeah, it's good. Well, Kyle Schwarber turned Thursday into a slugfest. Here's a little sports news. I know you've been keeping up with all the sports news
Yes,
out there.
I knew exactly who that was.
Yes, exactly. The Major League Baseball star crushed 4 home runs to lead the Philadelphia Phillies to a staggering 19-4 win over the Braves, and catapulting himself into an elite club because he's just the 21st MLB player ever to hit 4 homers in a single game. He went deep in the first inning, 4th, 5th, and 7th, piling up a franchise record 9 RBIs. Schwarber's power-packed night cements him as one of the sports greats, having a 1-game performance and underscoring his dominance this season. He leads the National League in both homers and RBIs, so he kept that trend going. But it was an electrifying night there for folks to experience that from Schwarber.
You think he has beefy arms?
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure he'd
That
look
big?
at him.
Yeah,
That guy.
couldn't wrap your hand around those
That's
things.
right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom is opening up about the extreme measures that he took to transform for his latest role. All right, so the actor stars in the upcoming psychological thriller The Cut, and he says he slimmed down under the strict guidance of a nutritionist, eventually eating nothing but tuna and cucumber for the final 3 weeks, folks. Now, he did admit that the drastic weight loss left him exhausted, irritable, and even paranoid. But he says it was all part of portraying a boxer at rock bottom. So The Cut does hit theaters next week. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Man, we are 2025.
Right.
And thankfully he's under the guidance of a nutritionist, but that is so unhealthy to put your body through that.
We're still doing that.
Yeah,
Actors
but
are still doing that.
We've got special effects now. They can make people look younger. You mean you can't make somebody
We use
look...
them every day. Look
We
at us.
do.
Look how we don't look like this in person at all.
I'm 84 years old.
Yes, I know. No one would know because of our graphics and our effects team working hard back there. I wish they would do a little bit of something with me. I just keep working
how old
older.
are you?
I know, right? 207. George Clooney had to skip several appearances at the Venice Film Festival, which I'm sure was upsetting, but it was due to the severe case of the sniffles. You ever get one of those? Actually, it was pretty gnarly sinus infection that he had. The actor was set to promote his new film, Jay Keller, but had to rest under doctor's orders. Clooney missed press events and cast dinner with Adam Sandler and Laura Dern, though he did make it to the red carpet later with wife Amal. Director Noah Baumbach reminded fans, even movie stars get sick. Jay Kelly does hit U.S. theaters in November. Clooney is always welcome sight there at Venice, so I'm sure he was sad to miss the big premiere.
Oh, you know he was, but glad that he got to walk the red carpet at least.
Yes.
Well, Michael Scott and Jim Halpert are sending well wishes to the future of the paper business, the newspaper business,
right.
that is. So Steve Carell and John Krasinski surprised the cast of the paper on its first day of filming. The Office alumni apparently crashed the set of the spin-off series when filming first kicked off at the Universal Studio lot in LA to wish the cast luck. They were actually in the area for a totally different reason. They were filming a commercial for an Italian coffee brand, Lavazza, but the stars of the spin-off series said it was an experience they'll never forget.
Of course, yeah. I'm excited about this one. The Toledo Truth Teller is the name of the newspaper at the paper, which premieres in September
Can't wait.
Peacock. It'll be fun. I got to talk about Mark Hamill, one of my favorites all time. Mark Hamill and his wife Mary Lou are stepping behind the camera for a cause that is close to their hearts. The Hamills, who have lived in the Big Rock neighborhood in Malibu since 1978, are executive producing the new documentary Big Rock Burning. During the January wildfires, the couple had reluctantly decided to leave. But before leaving, the couple activated their fire system, which uses water from their pool to spray 300 to 500 gallons a minute over the whole property. That effort not only saved their home, but likely helped keep another one standing as well. The film will have an Oscar-qualifying theatrical run from September 12th through the 18th. Hamill himself is going to be starring in The Long Walk, which comes out in September as well. So there is a lot happening in the Hamill household right now.
Man, that's going to be a tough watch, but an important watch.
Important watch, I agree.